I promised myself that I would be more selective, but I don't think I succeeded. Couch potato. As Duttons overeat, I overview. As Duttons overeat, I overview, and as I ply my electronic wand, the coloured images come drifting through my mind like shadows on a stagnant pond. Out of the world into my living room come news and drama and photography. Blousy and bored and blanketed in gloom, I watch in satiated apathy. For me, each image coming into sight obliterates the image gone before. So I go nodding on from night to night, letting a miracle become a bore. Oh, if I only make my viewing wise, this couch potato has 1,000 eyes. So you may say to me, venerable sir, you silly why do you not go back to radio? That powerful intimacy that is really so much finer and so much more of a challenge to the imagination. Well, I would say, and I think people of my vintage would say, that I think radio has lost something. And I try to express that here. An old man to his radio. Why do I rarely turn you on, my old outmoded radio? Where is that sense of friendship gone? The melodies that lingered on, with lyrics that one got to know. Why do I rarely turn you on? Plays I could bear to think upon, a funny song, an old-time show. Where is that sense of friendship gone? One speaker like a college don, another urged us, have a go. But now, I rarely turn you on. The programs that I do switch on do not produce an afterglow. Where is that sense of friendship gone? Our world is doomed as Babylon. Why should you tell me that? I know, but now I rarely turn you on. Is dignity a dying swan? Is every soul a so-and-so? Where is that sense of friendship gone? I must not blame my radio, that suns have set and moons have shone. But now I rarely turn it on. Where is that sense of friendship gone? Well, that's the big radio in my living room. But my good old transistor gives me consolation. Transistor, a music box containing all the splendours of a concert hall. A pocket news desk keeping me in touch with all humanity. A mobile phone dispensing chat from Jerry, Marion and Pat. A voice and call beside my bed to let me feel that I'm not dead. So, now, the theatre is a bit pricey these days, and I tend to depend on television for drama. But much of television drama is serialised, i.e. soaps, and is subject to the limitation of being about one particular place and being interrupted by commercials. So, but the writers become very ambitious, and they tackle big themes. They tackle big themes, the themes that were the great dramatists tackled. But their difficulty is that they have to confine to the limitations of their time, with the result that when stark tragedy leaves Glenroe in mourning, or Murder Most Foul menaces Coronation Street, it all has to be resolved in the space of a fortnight. So with that in mind, I made a guess at how Shakespeare plays might have turned out if he had to write them as soaps for television. Romeo and Juliet. Romeo, Romeo, though we loved a week ago, I am now monopolized by Friar Lawrence, laicized. Juliet, Juliet, we can part without regret. Growing weary of blank verse, I have fallen for your nurse. Anthony and Cleopatra. Anthony, Anthony, since our love can never be, I may well embrace the snake after the commercial break. Othello. When Othello said, false wife, it's my right to take your life, Desdemona, firm though pallid, proved their marriage was invalid. Hamlet. Hamlet told Ophelia she had to join the nunneries, but it didn't work at all. In a week she jumped the wall. Hamlet had to try a tryst with a good psychiatrist. Now he's given up the ghost and become a chat show host. And now the Merchant of Venice. Shylock speaks. Oh, Antonio, now you're on your own, yo. Forced judgment I appeal. I've retained Ali MacBeal. The Taming of the Shrew. Well, the old Petruchio knew how a man should tame a shrew. That's a secret he might tell to Basil Fawlty, Victor Meldrew. Here, great Shakespeare, thou art free to embark on tragedy, if within a week or so you restore the status quo. Well, it's idle to pretend that my television doesn't give me qualms of conscience occasionally. And with that in mind, and I apologise to anyone who's heard this and has come out to their ears, I depend very much, the point is I depend very much on remote control to remove any image. You know, I have to be my own censor in the fashion of the 30s and 40s. So the remote control is flippantly known as the zapper. I call this travels with the zapper. To television I adhere. I strive to keep my conscience clear by playing the remote control for the salvation of my soul. Pictures of violence and vice can be deleted in a trice. I give such saucy scenes the chop by pressing down the proper stop. And out of doors I see such sights, such drowsy kisses and pretty fights, and rowdy girls in garish gear, with purple hair and cans of beer, causing commotions on all sides, and too unbridled to be bites. All the proprieties they float, and no way can they be sopped out. One night an angel came to me and softly said, "Your plight I see, as offer you, I bring, and this one works on everything." So when the world is on the screen, visions unruly and obscene, you now can banish from your sight by pressing the right stop. Night. The morning came, the day was fair, I come out for a breath of air, when boldly down the street there came a damsel whose curvaceous frame was skirted by a miniskirt, surmounted by a skimpy shirt. Offended to my saintly soul, I pressed on my remote control, and many skirt and top were gone, the girl remained with nothing on.